Today's ancestor message for you is for you to live your truth. Okay? Whatever story, okay, whatever testimony you have, whatever you've experienced through life, it's a part of your story for a reason, and it's preparing you for the next phase in your life. Okay, so everything that you went through, majority of your life leading up to this moment when you're watching this video, it was preparation for your future. No matter how good the story was, no matter how hard the story was, all I hear is get ready. Okay? Get ready to live a life without fear. It's time for you to live a life without fear, feeling condemned, judged, ridiculed. All right, so if you've been hiding or keeping to yourself and not really like living a very low-key life, it's time for you to live out loud. Live out loud. Because I feel like someone thinks that they have one over you because it's like, oh my God, you said this. Someone feels like they're gathering intel on you that will one day serve them as leverage to control you, right? Which means whoever this person is, whatever this is, in order to feel like they can control you, or someone can control you with some type of tea or some type of evidence, okay? Text messages, receipts, anything like that. They feel like you wouldn't want nobody to know that you talk like this in private. They feel like based off of your status or whatever it is you do in the public eye, if the world knew that you have this type of conversation behind closed doors, it would ruin your reputation. And if you ever decided to, let's say, leave that person or not entertain that person or choose someone else, for crying out loud, that you would think twice if they used it to threaten you. So for starters, you're dealing with someone that is intimidated by you. You're dealing with someone that's afraid of losing you, like they can't compare. Okay, so this is someone that's competing with you. Even if it's romantic, they're competing with your level of notoriety in comparison to their level of success. All right. So anytime you just do what feels right, so many people can't do that because they're like, oh my God, if I say the wrong thing, like I would never say that in public. What if someone found out about that? I have to hide. That's the only way to make it in this city. That's the only way to make it in this business. So others aren't expecting you to be vulgar, for you to be straightforward, blunt. You call it how it is. And so lean into it, because this stigma that you're holier than thou or that people place you on, it belongs to them. It's their projection. It's not yours. So if you vulgar, be vulgar to the max. If you don't give a fuck, don't give a fuck to the max. You're going to change the game of an industry. You're going to change the game of spirituality. You're going to change the game of whatever systematic rules, whatever rules govern something, you're changing that shit. And you're simply changing it by following your compass. Can't nobody place no moral dictatorship over you unless you place them over yourself. Okay, so you're gonna see someone wanting to apologize to you or give you some type of olive branch. Okay, Some of you guys, you're giving the olive branch to other people. You're extending the olive branch. You're like, here, I know you an ain't shit nigga. I know you an ain't shit person, but I'm gonna extend this olive branch to you for you to apologize and do the right motherfucking thing. Okay? Now this could be a blessing or a lesson. You decide. Okay? Your ancestors want this motherfucker to know, I know what you're thinking. I know what you did last summer. I know the thoughts that is going through your head as you're taking screenshots. I know what it is that you want to do, what it is that you're contemplating fucking doing. But they're dealing with someone that's not rap tight. You are not rap tight. Your marbles, they rolled away a long time ago. So do your worst. Okay? Just know with everything that you do, with everything that a person feels like they're doing to you, your ancestors already know. They're all having a little tea party. Girl, guy, look what we done saw. Pinky up. Look what we done saw. You can't put a leash on someone that's unhinged. You can't. You just can't. They're always trying to find a way to prove that you're a hypocrite or you're not who you say you are, right? And all of this comes from it's like luck follows you. The universe is just smiling at you. You take a chance and it plays out in your favor. How? How does something continue to play out in your favor? Okay? Because you're the messenger. Didn't the dove came in unforeseeable circumstances to deliver a message. You're the dove that delivers messages. That's an olive branch. You out here in the middle of the water with no type of hope of when you would lay eyes on shore again. And you're worried, okay? They're worried. They're unsure of when this season is going to be over. And then here you fucking come as the dove. I'm going to extend the olive branch because I know y'all fucking up on that boat. I know you about to sink. I know you starving. I know you destitute. So I'm gonna give you a little hope. So when spirit sends you in to deliver some hope, the same people you deliver hope for are looking for the flaws, looking for the inconsistencies, because their brain is hardwired to expect anyone that's a messenger to walk around in a white robe, to talk like this. They're expecting you to come in such a form that gives them comfort that you are who you say you are. But no, those days are over. You're going to come as you are because you're not a performer. These are people that are accustomed to manipulation and magic tricks. You're not a performer. I said what the fuck I said. I said it how I said it for a reason. You don't have to like it. That's all you're meant to do. This is my story. This is my life. Can nobody tell me how I'm supposed to digest it? How am I supposed to interpret it? How I'm supposed to experience it? Now, what you can do is get the fuck on and go write you a story that you want to listen to, that you want to hear. Because sitting there, take a picture, it's going to last longer. Sitting there trying to find the flaws is going to get you fucked up. Cheers. if you see a dog, it's a dog. If you see a cat, it's a cat. If you see an ain't shit ass person, are you gonna ask them for some shit that they can't give you? No. What do you have? Some of them only have dick and bubblegum. Well, if that's all you have, you gotta meet a person where they're at. See, people want you to feel like you're too good for something, or that's because people feel like you're too good for something. You're too good to be doing this. You're too good to be doing that. You're too good to be doing that. So they're comparing your worth and your value based off of what you do, what you don't do, how you speak, how you carry yourself, and all these different things. It's because those are the restrictions that they have over themselves. That don't got shit to do with nothing. If you see some shit and you like it and you want it, I want it, and that's what I want it for. You get the picture or you don't. You don't play these games that people want you to play with them. And it's because you're not a child. Which means that the egos that struggle to accept the truth of the situation, the reality of the matter, they want to play with ignorance. They want to play with a person's innocence. Predatorial. On every level. And when they can't feel like they're playing on that, then it's like, oh, well, no, you took it the wrong way. No, if a dog is a dog, if a cat is a cat, then it is what it is. So you living in your truth is all you ever have to do. And that's why you're free. We don't got to keep it real complicated. We don't have to make it complicated. I feel like as people, as humanity, there are a lot of people that aren't willing to face their shadow. Okay? They don't want to face their shadow. But you spark something inside of them. And the first thing they're going to do is say, oh, it's a misunderstanding. I got the hiccups. It was a mistake. That's a hiccup. Bitch, don't be sorry. Be careful. Okay. Play with your mama. So your ancestors, that's all they really want you to know. Any other messages? It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. We have passion in 5th house. You're coming into a season where you're going to be going to a lot of parties, having a lot of pleasure. This humorous type of love it's about to be exhilarating. You're about to go for a ride. But it's not the bad ride. It's the kind of ride that you like. Okay? I'm seeing you meet a lot of people. They're telling you that you're going to meet a lot of people in the in a particular industry, and especially in entertainment. All right. I'm also seeing like a acting audition. Okay. It's got a little toasty. Hold on. Some of y'all are singers. Okay, I'm hearing a whirlwind romance. So a confirmation of that is going to come from like there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to notice that you're attracting a lot of people with certain levels. And whatever level that you come across, they're saying, just so you know, that ain't the best that you could do. So you're going to be like, nah, I'm okay. It's because it's not the best that you could do. Which means this is how it's going to work. You're going to meet top tier shit. Okay? But it's like a encounter. It won't be a long time. And then you're going to go back to your civilian lifestyle. And nobody knows that you know the president. That type of energy. It's giving that type of energy. Where you blend in. You look like the common locals or something like that. But nobody knows that you have like a personal relationship with the president. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that you have. And this is why you're going to have that encounter first, because it's going to give you a confidence where it's like, do you know who the fuck I am? Mind you, they looking at you like you're a small fry. But it's like, do you know who I am? Do you know who's in my phone? I don't think you know who's in my phone. And of course they don't. So you will intimidate them, right? You will intimidate them. And then they will try to get you to play small. And they will try to get you to compete and try to get you to play into this narrative that you have to work for something because they are high value. They are the prize. You have power, real power. And the power is not in who you know. It's what you know. It's who you are. Who you are. And so the curiosity is about to kill the cat. I want to know. Who do you know? What do you know? Who are you? So you have people that are trying to figure out who you are. Doing their research. So when they're not talking to you, and when they're not directly communicating to you, they're doing their research. Yeah. While they're doing one thing, they're on their second device. Watching you, looking you up. You're in their AirPods. While they're running, you're on their mind. While they shower, you're popping up on their page, on their For You page, in their brain. You're residual. You got them looking at you got them looking in the mirror different. Who am I? What am I? This is definitely like, hello. I need to look at, it's like I need to go within. Why do I care so much about your opinion? I need to go within this door. Focusing on you makes a person ask themselves, why do I care so much? The voice in their head starts to say, why do I care so much? Why am I so focused on you? And so they will look away, not watch, block you out. Okay? But the connection has already been established. You are the gateway to oneself. Okay? You're like the chin check. Has your passion become a way for you to perform and pretend? Or are you really who you say you are? You make people ask themselves, am I really who I say I am? And if I am who I say I am, why do I watch you so hard? Why do I care about what you do so fucking hard? No, I've been lurking. They be acting like they don't like it. That's what it is. You are the obsession. You got my heart and my sleep. That's all the messages that I have for you, for real, for real. For today, at least. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep applying that pressure. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're barely doing, it's pressure. You work. You're making them work. All right. I'll see you in the next one.